This is a Manta Sports Media presentation of 16th Region Girls Basketball Action. Good evening and welcome here to West Carter High School in Olive Hill, Kentucky at Harold Holbrook Athletic Complex West and John Hop Brown Court for tonight's basketball action. This is Jeff the Mantis Irwin coming at you live here, doing your play-by-play and a little bit of everything else here today as well. And I do want to apologize for the little bit of a later start that we've had. The JV game got started a little bit later than expected. And then, of course, it was a wild finish to it. You had intentional fouls, misaligning of assigning the fouls. It was kind of a big train wreck, that, for lack of a better term. At least it had the fans here laughing. That was out there. But we're back here and we're ready to go in for some varsity action here. Of course, we've got two teams here that's ready and raring to head on into this varsity game. Of course, we've got the visiting team here on the scoreboard today, and that's going to be the Bracken County Lady Bears coming out of Brooksville, Kentucky. And Bracken County just a little bit past Maysville and south of Cincinnati. And they are currently 1-1 here on the season, and they are going to be taking on the home team here on the scoreboard here today, and that is going to be the West Carter Lady Comets, currently 0-2 on the season. And so this should be an interesting game. Of course, both of these teams have not met each other in the last, I would have to say, 2 decades at least. Nothing on the Kentucky High School Athletic Association webpage dealing with their record between each other. But they have not got any recent history, we'll put it that way, at least in the 2000s. And so I'm sure this is going to be an interesting game for both of these teams. Of course, probably watching some films and everything else to try to get the tendencies of the players. But, of course, as we mentioned before, West Carter with a very young team, and it's not the same team that you had last year. And West Carter's looking for that the first victory here of the season. And so they're going to be trying hard out there today, trying to get that at least one in the win column here. And, of course, taking a look at Bracken County, we'll look at them first. Of course, as we said, they're 1-1 on this season, but last season they were 14-11. So just a little bit above 500 on the season last year. And Bracken County, of course, making the long trip in from Brooksville, Kentucky. Hoping to pick up their second win and second consecutive win here on the season. Of course, last year, Bracken County ended up being the 39th district runners-up and then fell to Bishop Brossart in the 10th region opening round tournament. And so, as we said, I just struck that. They won their first one and lost the second one. Take a look at that. They won their home opener against Robertson County, 68-43. But then lost in an away game on the 29th to Campbell County. And so they're looking to try to get back in on the winning streak here, or try to get back into the win column here today. West Carter fell 2 games earlier on this week. They had their season opener and home opener against Lawrence County on Tuesday, and they fell to the Lady Dogs 68-44, and then lost to Bath County on the road last night 57-24. And, of course, Bath County, a very tough team here in the 16th region. So let's take a look a little bit at what Bracken County has done so far this season. As we said, they are 1-1 in on the year. And, of course, their leading scorer that we need to keep an eye out for tonight is going to be wearing number 1, and that is going to be Nicole Archibald. And she has got 41 points across the 2 games, averaging out 20.5 points per game. And right behind her is going to be Macy Sharp, wearing number 21 on the court there tonight. She has 30 points on the season and averaging out 15 points per game. And so 2 very good players making their returns here. Of course, Archibald is a 5'8" sophomore, as we said, wearing number 1. And then, of course, Macy Sharp is a senior. She's a 5'7" forward senior. And so her in her senior year starting off pretty well with 15 points there per game. Taking a look at their rebounding and everything else that they have. Of course, you got Geneva Riley wearing number 15. She is a 5'5" senior, leads all Lady Bears with rebounds, and she has a total of 18 on the season, so averaging out 9 rebounds per game. And then you got Macy Sharp in there, the other senior, coming in with 13 rebounds on the year, averaging out 6.5 as well. Of course, looking at shooting percentages across the 2 games, very typical for a beginning season, trying to get your players out there and get them used to playing again a little bit. They've gotten used to practice and everything, but picking up and learning the speed of the game definitely comes in with higher shooting percentages as well. The Bears are coming in shooting 41.4% from the field, and they are shooting 40% from the three-point range. As far as free throws go, they are averaging out 57.1%. They've got 3 players in 75% free throw percentages, and that's going to be number 5, Kaylee Reynolds, number 1, Nicole Archibald, and then number 21, Macy Sharp. Of course, just mentioning Kaylee Reynolds on there as well. She is a 5'5" freshman, and so her first season in the high school at Bracken County. So we're going to take a little break, and then we'll come back and we'll talk a little bit more about West Carter here after the break. And so you are watching 16th Region Girls Basketball action live here on the Mantis Sports Media Network, and also restreamed on Cool Hits, Cool TV Sports Network. At James Do It Best Hardware, we are not just another hardware store. We are your hometown home improvement partners, offering personalized service to help you get the job done right the first time. We are also your local steel dealer. At James Do It Best Hardware, our people make the difference.
I love James Do It Best Hardware store.
James Do It Best Hardware, 137 Scott Street in Olive Hill, Kentucky. We can dig it at Callahan Excavating. If you need drainage work, demolition work, mobile home lot preparation, pond cleaning, slip repairs, service line installation, parking lot or driveway work, or help with many other projects, contact Callahan Excavating at 606-225-0570. Callahan Excavating are proud supporters of local high school sports. If you're looking for the best pizza in Carter County, look no further than Tyler's Pizza. Also be sure to check out our daily lunch specials, wings, salads, subs, sandwiches, dinners, sides, desserts, and our world-famous Thai Zone. Tyler's Pizza, 120 Cross Street, Olive Hill, Kentucky. Phone number 606-286-4583. Tyler's Pizza is a proud supporter of local high school sports. With winter around the corner, it's time to tame or to remove those trees that could damage your property and cost you thousands of dollars in repairs. Don't wait until it's too late. Call the tree experts at Orcutt's Tree Service and Stump Removal at 606-356-8850 to schedule your free estimate. Orcutt's Tree Service and Stump Removal in Olive Hill, Kentucky are proud sponsors of local high school sports. As time goes by, don't forget to capture the moments that will create memories that will last a lifetime with Easterling Photography. No matter the occasion, we have you covered. If you need family portraits, engagement photos, prom pictures, senior photos, sports photos, baby pictures, and wedding photos, we are ready to work for you. You can find us online on Facebook or contact us at 606-286-0991 or at easternlingphotography@yahoo.com to schedule a photo session.
Return. Refresh. Refuel.
Happy holidays from Clark's Pumpkin Shop. Stop in this winter weather season and warm up with one of our coffees, hot chocolates, or lattes, custom made just the way you like it. Clark's Pumpkin Shop. Return, refresh, refuel.
When you have business away from home or a planned event far from your comfort zone, you're probably going to need a little help. Let A&A Porta Potties assist you with all your portable toilet needs, whether on a construction site, planning for an outdoor wedding, or any other outdoor event. A&A Porta Potties are here to assist you. A&A Porta Potties also rents out storage containers, office containers, cooling fans, tables, and chairs. A&A Porta Potties, there is no event too big or too small for us to accommodate you.
Are you having trouble keeping your parking lot lit? Is customer safety one of your top priorities? If so, call River Cities Builders at 473-4112 for all your lighting needs. We have bucket truck and boom crane truck services. We have extensive experience in exterior lighting and parking lot lighting maintenance. No need to ever be in the dark again. Remember, call River Cities Builders at 473-4112 for all your lighting needs. We will light your path to success.
And back here at John Hop Brown Court, where we are just about under 8 minutes left here until tip-off. As we said, Bracken County coming in 1-1, but let's take a look at the Lady Comets here. Struggling here in the early part of the season, as they have played 2 games here so far. They started off here against Lawrence County at home, ended up falling to them 68-44, and then, as we said, they were on the road to a very tough Bath County team and ended up falling to them 57-24. Definitely not the start that Coach Kahn was looking for, but every game's a new learning experience for this young team, because as we mentioned before, there are technically 2 seniors on the squad. Of course, you have the leading scorer for the Lady Comets so far, and that's number 30, Millie Henderson. And then also you have a foreign exchange student who actually recently just got injured during the JV game. So our hopes and prayers, our thoughts and prayers go with her, and hope that it looked like it was a right leg injury. And so we hope that she turns out okay on there. But Emma Blavoni. And so it's one of those that we just hope her for the best. Of course, still waiting for clearance to see if they can try to get her on the varsity roster. But we classify her as a Comet, so that's where we're going to put her at right there. So 2 seniors on the squad there as well. But if you take a look at the remainder of the squad, I mean, you're looking at looks like 4 freshmen out there. You got Holly Adams, number 23, Danica Barker wearing number 43, Sydney Cecil wearing number 12, and J.C. Cooley wearing number 41. Of course, most of those was playing in the JV game a little bit earlier, which, as we said, that was won by Bracken County. Final score was 43-34. And then, of course, they've got the 4 freshmen there, and then you got a couple of 8th graders. You got Novalee Hatton, and that she is wearing number 5. Making sure I have the name correct on my sheet here, but Hatton wears number 5. And then, of course, you also have Maddie Stamper out there as well. And, of course, Stamper wearing number 22. And then from there on, you've got, looks like 2 sophomores. You've got number 34, Holly Brown, and number 42, Emily Barker. And then as far as your juniors, you got number 15, Kaylee Kinney, and then also number 32, McKenna Nichols. And so, as we said, this is a very young West Carter team. They're going to have to start to learn to gel together and try to get someone out there, because it does make it difficult from a coaching standpoint and from a team standpoint when you had some great seniors that they had last year. Of course, you had the leading scorer for the Lady Comets out there last year in Allie Stone, now playing down at the University of Pikeville, having a good season down there. But also, you had some other really great seniors as well. You had Beth Middleton out there, and great defender that she had. She could step it up on the offensive end as well if need be. But they're trying to re-identify who they are as a team. And, of course, having a young team, you've got that inexperience out there. You got passes that are not going to be as crisp. Looks, the court awareness is, not fully there just yet. And I know a lot of these players, they played for, several years through the younger leagues in elementary school all the way up to middle school. Now they're here in high school and trying to figure figure out, the speed of the game and trying to be able to get that feel for the game as well. And so West Carter, led by Faith Kahn in her 4th season here underneath the helm of the Lady Comets. And so hoping to try to pull out a win here tonight. Of course, taking a look at Bracken County, I forgot to mention the head coach there. It's Troy Archibald in his 2nd season with Bracken County. And so, as we mentioned last year, ended up being runners-up in their district and fell in the first round of the 10th Region Tournament. Was 14-11, and looks like they're bringing back several of their players that they had this year as far as leading scoring. Of course, Nicole Archibald, who's coming back in, was the leading scorer last year. Macy Sharp coming back in. She was the 3rd leading scorer last year. And so it looks like Bracken County's coming in with a pretty seasoned team, even though that some of them are pretty young. And we'll go over the roster here for Bracken County real quick while they're continuing to warm up. As we mentioned, taking a look as far as their senior leadership, you got a 5'6" guard, number 3, Kirsten Bess, as one of their seniors. And then also it looks like you have number 15, Geneva Riley. We mentioned her earlier as a good defensive rebounder. And then you got number 21, Macy Sharp, 5'7" forward. So that's your senior leadership that you have on the court there for Bracken County. As far as other members, you got number 13, Bethany Kirk, as a 5'3" forward as a junior. And then you got number 20, Ella Johnson, a 5'7" guard junior. And then you have junior number 40, Lexi Brooks, a 5'9" center. And then, of course, going from there, you've got your sophomores. Of course, you got the leading scorer there, number 1, Nicole Archibald, a 5'8" guard. Number 2, Kinley Hamilton, a 5'3" guard. Number 4, Ella Sharp, a 5'6" guard. Then you also have number 12, Lennox Cummins, a 5'4" guard. Then number 14, Savannah Kelsch, a 5'3" guard. Number 35, Brianna Bauer, a 5'8" forward. And that is your sophomore class. And then taking a look at freshmen, you got number 5, Kaylee Reynolds, a 5'5" forward. And that is your only freshman that you have there. And then they do have 1 7th grader on the squad, number 11, Kaylee Sharp, a 5'6" guard as well. And so that's your lineup there for Bracken County, or the roster there for Bracken County. And so we'll have to kind of see what kind of teams are going to be coming out and how they decide to play here today. Of course, as we mentioned earlier, Bracken County kind of falling a little bit earlier on, or in their last game, looking to try to get back in on the winning way. So teams are heading back to their bench, and we are just a few moments away here from the national anthem and the introduction of our starting lineups. Of course, earlier on today, some local teams was in the football state championship today. Of course, you've had over across in the rail cities there, you had Raceland ended up falling to Pikeville. And that final score in the Class 1A football championship was Pikeville 41, Raceland 9. That is Pikeville's 7th state championship for that team. And then a very close game in the 2A division. That's where West Carter plays at. You've got Beechwood defeating Mayfield 14-13. And then, of course, going on here soon is going to be Corbin versus Boyle in the 4A championship later on. So now we'll turn it courtside here for the presentation of the colors and the playing of our national anthem. So after a little technical issue, they were able to get the national anthem finished up there. So now let's take a look here at the starting lineups here. First of all, with the visitors here on the scoreboard, and that's going to be the Bracken County Lady Bears, as we said, 1-1 here on the season. And head coach there by Coach Troy Archibald in his second season. And starting off is going to be Nicole Archibald, and then number 3, Kirsten Bess. Then number 15, Geneva Rowley. Number 20, Ella Johnson. And number 21, Macy Sharp. And now here for the introduction of the home team on the scoreboard, the West Carter Lady Comets. And starting off a sophomore forward, number 22, Madison Stamper. And at guard, a sophomore wearing number 34, Holly Brown. And junior guard number 32, McKenna Nichols. And then another junior guard wearing number 15, Kaylee Kinney. And then senior forward number 30, Millie Henderson. Of course, the head coach of the Lady Comets once again is Faith Kahn there in her 4th season. The officials this evening are assigned by the Northeastern Kentucky Basketball Officials Association. So getting back into jump balls once again. Last few years they've been just assigning out who would be the first team to get the ball, but now it looks like in the center we're going to have number 32 McKenna Nichols and then number 15 Geneva Rowley. As West Carter is going to take the opening possession here as Brown takes it, gets it over to Nichols, gets it down in the paint to number 42. 42 Emily Barker. Do apologize. I had her name. I said Madison Stamper, but it's Emily Barker, number 42. I do apologize there. As we get our first foul here of the day. And that's going to be against Kaylee Kinney. That's going to be her first, team's first. As now we get the opening possession here for the Lady Bears. We got Archibald up at the top of the key. Takes it near the timeline, starts working her way down, drives down the lane, puts up a shot, no good. They're going to say last touch was on Kinney of West Carter, so that will be Bracken County ball here underneath the basket. Trying to find somebody to get it to, finally gets it out top of the key, but loses the handle on it. And that was close to, I believe, almost an over and back there, but no call. Driving the lanes, Sharp. Gets it up top of the key there to Johnson. Now gets it off to Archibald. Archibald getting the separation here from Kinney. Drives off to her left hand, hands it off to Bess. Bess gets it over here on the wing to Johnson. Johnson's going to drive the lane, puts up the shot, no good. Rebounded by Brown of West Carter. So neither team scoring in on their opening possession. Looks like Bracken County going into a man-to-man defense. 3-point shot there taken by Millie Henderson was no good. Rebounded there by Bracken County. And that one's going to be lost and picked up there by Kinney as she hands it off here to Emily Barker. And sorry, we get the scoreboard up there. No score just yet, and there is a three-pointer there by Millie Henderson. And there's going to be a steal there by Brown. Quickly gets it moved up forward, and we're going to get our first foul here as McKenna Nichols going to be to the line, shooting 2. And that first foul is going to go against number 15, Geneva Riley. That's going to be her first, team's first. And as I thought they were shooting, but apparently no, non-shooting foul. And actually, it is going to be a shooting foul, so a little bit of a mix-up there, but McKenna Nichols hits the first one there, gives West Carter now a 4-point lead here with 6:01 left to go in the first quarter. That one's going to be off the back of the rim, rebounded there by Riley. As we said, she's one of the leading rebounders there for Bracken County. And it looks like we're going to get a tie-up here, or a timeout. And so Bracken County is going to take a timeout there as looked like Archbold was going down, and to save the ball from the tie-up. They were going to get the ball either way from that, but end up burning a timeout here with 5:35 left to go here in the first quarter. And we'll take just a quick break, and we'll be back here on the Manta Sports Media Network. At James Do It Best Hardware, we are not just another hardware store. We are your hometown home improvement partners, offering personalized service to help you get the job done right the first time. We are also your local steel dealer. At James Do It Best Hardware, our people make the difference.
I love James Do It Best Hardware Store.
James Do It Best Hardware, 137 Scott Street in Olive Hill, Kentucky. And back here at West Carter after the timeout there taken by Bracken County. Gets it there to Bess. Bess hands it off back to Archbold. She goes back toward the timeline once again, hands it off over to Ella Johnson there on the wing. Tried to get it to Archbold again, but ended up losing the ball. And so that is going to be now stolen there by Nichols, as that's going to be a 3-ball on the way, and good there by Millie Henderson. Her second 3 here of the night for West Carter. Driving the lane, runs right into Millie Henderson, gets it off to Archbold. She's going to fire a 3, and that's in and out and no good. Rebound there by Bracken County, comes away with it as Riley gets it up top of the key, gets it over to Archbold. She's going to try it again. That one's going to be off the front of the rim. Rebounded there by Holly Brown. As Brown tries to take it in, loses the handle on it, and we're going to get this time a jump ball. And possession arrow does point toward Bracken County. So Archbold taking the ball down, gets it here to the corner. Now, or on the wing, gets it to the corner. That one's going to overshoot the hands there of Archbold, and they're going to let that one go out of bounds. It would have been over and back anyway. So it'll be West Carter basketball there on the side. 7-0 your score. West Carter here on top early on, just about halfway through the opening quarter. Danica Barker takes it in, gets it to Millie Henderson, calls out the play, gets it back over to Barker on the wing. Brown cuts through. Barker can't get it to her. Kenny comes up, gets it to Brown now. Brown looking in, trying to get Nichols. Finally hits in Henderson in the high post, gets it back to Brown, fires a 3, and that's off the mark. Rebounded there by Kaylee Kenny on the offensive board, and she is going to be fouled. And that one's going to go against number 15, Geneva Rowley. That's going to be her second, team's second. So Kenny's going to be at the line shooting 2. First one's going to be off the mark. And checking in here for Bracken County is going to be number 35, Brianna Bauer, as she replaces out Geneva Riley. Second shot underway. That one's going to be up and in there for Kenny. 8-0 your score here, West Carter, with a nice size lead here to start out the game, about halfway through, or past the halfway, or almost to the halfway point here of the first quarter. There's going to be a turnover there by Bracken County. Henderson tries to get it there, ends up turning it over once again, and looks like we're going to get another jump ball, and this time possession arrow will stay here with the Lady Comets. Barker going to be taking it out of bounds, gets it up to Henderson. She drives the lane, back pass over to Brown. Brown takes a step in, fires the long two, and that's good. So Wes Carter starting to heat things up here in the first half as Archibald takes in, trying to get the first points, and does there for Bracken County. So 10-2, an 8-point lead here for the Comets. 3 minutes, 40 seconds left to go here in the first quarter. Brown gets it over on the wing now to Kenny. Kenny trying to look for anybody cutting through, decides to drive it in, looks up top, gets it to Barker. Barker over to Henderson. Henderson now back up, or to Brown, then back to Henderson again. Brown's going to fire another three. That's going to be off the mark. Rebounded there by Barker. Brown has it, gets it to Millie Henderson once again. Try to get the offense reset back up. Looks like Bracken County has went into a 2-3 zone. It looks like a 1-2-2 zone. They were in 2-3 there for a second. As Henderson fires a three, that one's going to be off the mark. Rebounded there by Kenny, gets it out to Nichols. Nichols drives, kicks it out to Henderson. Henderson top of the key, and that's going to be good. And that is 8 points for her as Archibald taking off to the races there, trying to get Bracken County back in this game. With 2:45 left to play here in the opening quarter. It's West Carter 12, Bracken County 2. Gets it into the high post there to Sharp, now over on the wing. Drives in, back to Sharp, fires the jump shot at the free-throw line, and that's going to be up and in for Bracken County. 12-4. As West Carter now facing a full-court press here. They get it down to Barker, tries to get it down to Kenny. Kenny puts up the shot. That's going to be blocked there by Johnson. Gets it back up top to Henderson, now to Brown, the Kenny. And Kenny got it caught up on her leg there and took the extra step, so that's going to be a West Carter turnover. So it'll be Bracken County basketball here with 2:10 left to go in the first quarter. West Carter still holding on to an 8-point lead. Gets it on over to the wing to Johnson. Gets it down into the paint. No good. Rebounded there by, looks like Bauer. And we're going to get a foul here on West Carter. And that first foul, or that foul is going to go against Millie Henderson. And that's going to be her first, team second. And so that's going to be putting Bauer at the line here, shooting two. First one goes in and out. She'll have one more shot here. Shot goes up, and that one just barely rims out, but nice rebound there by Johnson. Keeps it alive, gets it out to Sharp. Sharp gets it to Archibald, back to Sharp once again, fires the three. That's going to be off the mark. Rebounded there, I believe, by Bauer, and ends up being tipped out there by Wes Carter. So it'll be Bracken County basketball here, as we're going to get number 25, Jasmine McLeese, coming in. She's going to be replacing out Emily Barker. Archibald gets it in. They quickly swing it up to the top of the key. Tries to get it back to Archibald, but a little bit too high and strong of a pass. And that's going to be another turnover there by the Lady Bears, as Kaylee Reynolds, number 5, checking into the ball game here for Bracken County. So Bracken County pulls back the full court press that they had on just a moment ago. Looks like they're possibly in a man-to-man or a 1-2-2 defense. Tries to get Millie Henderson cutting through, and she gets 3 Bears coming in, crashing down on her. And we're going to get a foul here. And this one's going to go against Bracken County's number 35, Brianna Bauer. That's going to be her first, team's third. So Wes Carter taking the ball out, gets it to right inside the paint to Nichols there. Shot off the mark, and they're going to say last touch there by Bracken County. Henderson tries to get it up to McLeese, but stolen there by Archibald, and she is going to be fouled. And that foul is going to be against West Carter's number 25, Jasmine McLeese, and that's going to be her first, team's third. So Archibald, crosses the timeline, gets it to the top of the key, now swings it over toward Sharp. Sharp drives in, and that's going to go off the leg there of West Carter, so it'll be Bracken County ball here at the end line. 1:11 left to go here, 12-4 your score, West Carter on top. And McLeese gets a steal there, trying and just about lost the possession. I think she took an arm to the face there. No call, but West Carter maintains the possession. As Nichols tried to get it into Kenny, gets the ball back, now tries to get it to McLeese and throws it right into the hands of Archibald. She quickly gets the ball up, puts it up and in. And that was by Bess, Kirsten Bess, and then Bracken County now back into a zone press, three-quarters court press as they get it to Henderson. Henderson down to McLeese, back to Henderson again. Three ball on the way, no good. Archibald gets the rebound and loses the handle on it, and that's going to be West Carter basketball underneath the basket. Emily Barker's going to be coming back in, this time replacing out McKenna Nichols. Henderson's going to be taking out the ball here for West Carter. 30 seconds left to go here in the first quarter. Gets it to Brown, back into Henderson. She's going to drive baseline. Kicks it out to Kenny. Kenny takes a dribble, puts it up, no good. Gets her own rebound, puts it back up once again, no good. Ball loose, gets out to Brown. She drives in, throws it to Henderson, who goes off her leg. And then that's going to be picked up there by Sharp. They get it to, that was to Bess. Three-pointer blocked there, and that's going to be off the hands of Bracken County, so that will be West Carter basketball. Under 10 left to go here. Brown quickly gets it moved down over to McLeese, takes a shot, and that's going to be no good. And so your score here at the end of one, West Carter 12, Bracken County 6. We'll be back here on the Manta Sports Media Cool Hits Sports Networks.
At James Do It Best Hardware, we are not just another hardware store, we are your hometown home improvement partners, offering personalized service to help you get the job done right the first time. We are also your local steel dealer. At James Do It Best Hardware, our people make the difference.
I love James Do It Best Hardware store.
James Do It Best Hardware, 137 Scott Street in Olive Hill, Kentucky. We can dig it at Callahan Excavating. If you need drainage work, demolition work, mobile home lot preparation, pond cleaning, slip repairs, service line installation, parking lot or driveway work, or help with many other projects, contact Callahan Excavating at 606-225-0570. Callahan Excavating are proud supporters of local high school sports.
And back here at John Hott Brown Court as we're heading into quarter number 2. Bracken County has the possession and will get the opening possession here for the second quarter. So West Carter leading here 12-6 off the back of two Millie Henderson three-pointers. As Archibald drives it in, it looks like we're going to get a foul here. And that's going to go against number 5, Kaylee Reynolds of Bracken County. That's going to be her first, team's fourth. Looked like it was an illegal pick. Set there against Bracken County is what the official was saying, that she was set up too far and then leaned into it. Trying to get the ball into Barker, and that's going to be stolen there, and it looks like we're going to get a foul here. And that one's going to go against West Carter's number 25, Jasmine McLeese. That's going to be her second, team's fourth. As we said, West Carter started out on fire, going 8-0 to start out the first quarter. As Archibald has it, that was Best that had it, got it up to Archibald, gets it over on the wing, over to Sharp. Sharp dribbles, give it to Archibald. Now top of the key to Bess. Gets it to Bauer. Archibald turns, tries to drive in, hands it off to number 5, and that's going to be the bank shots open there for Kaylee Reynolds with her first 2 points here of the half. And that's going to be stolen there by Bracken County. Archibald's going to fire the 3. That's off the mark. Battle for the board is going to be won there by Barker. Bracken County trying to put on the pressure as Brown tries to dribble through it, ends up losing it. Sharp comes up with it, gets it quickly up to Archibald. Archibald tries to put up the layup, and that's going to be up and in. And so it looks like we're going to get a timeout here on the other side. It's going to be a 30-second timeout here taken by the Comets as Bracken County has got it down to a 2-point deficit. West Carter 12, Bracken County 10 here. We're going to stay with you as we see here into the West Carter huddle. Of course, West Carter did lead 12-6 coming out of the break of the first quarter. So both teams will have 4 timeouts remaining here. 30-second timeout. Over as Coach Kahn trying to settle down the team and get the defense side going on. Offense was going pretty well there for a little bit, but then the defense started letting Bracken County get some scores in. And step's going to be called there as Brown was looking for somebody to go to and ended up taking the extra step, moving the pivot foot. So another West Carter turnover there as Reynolds gets it up to Archibald, now over to Sharp. Archibald gets it, dribbles around, gets it over to Sharp. Sharp. As it looks like West Carter is going to be set up in a 1-3-1 zone. And it looked like maybe a few extra steps there taken by Reynolds. West Carter ends up coming up with the ball. Barker dribbling it down the court, turns, looking for somebody to get it off to, gets it off to Brown. Barker tries to get it to Kenny. She gets it. She's double teamed. Throws it toward Henderson, and last touch going to be West Carter, so that'll be a turnover there by the Lady Comets. So Bracken County with an opportunity here with 5:42 to go in the second quarter to try to tie this game up. Gets it to Bess. Bess gets it over on the wing. 3-ball on the way, and that's going to be good there by Bauer. Her first basket here of the night. And Bracken County has the first lead of the game here at 13-12. Barker and Henderson was kind of playing a little keep away, but Henderson took the shot up. Barker threw it behind her. And we're going to get a foul here as she was trying to go in on the basket. And they're going to call Emily Barker with the foul. Said got her with the body. Said it was before the shot, so Bracken County will take it underneath the basket. Tries to get it into Archibald. That's going to be stolen there. Nichols had a hand on it, got it to Brown. Brown weaving in and out of some traffic, getting almost double teamed there. And just holds on to the dribble. Finally throws it over to Kenny. Kenny drives the lane, puts up the shot. No good, but she is going to be fouled. And that one's going to go against Macy Sharp. That's going to be her first, team's 5th. As Kenny, first shot goes off the mark. She is 1 for 3 here on the night, but she will have one more remaining. Second shot on the way. That's going to be off the mark. Rebounded there by Sharp. Sharp gets it off to Archibald. Gets it over on the wing. Wide open 3. That's going to be in and out there for Bess. And they're going to say last touch by Bracken County. 4:43 left to go. Bracken County still holding on to a 1-point lead here, 13-12. Their first lead here of the night. Gets it to Kenny on the wing. And that one was ripped out by Bauer. Archbold off to the races here, fires the 10-footer. And that one's going to roll in. And looks like a Kirsten Bess went down on the far side over there. They've got a sub already in for her, but looks like took a shot to the eye. So basket was good. There, I believe that was by Bauer. So 15-12 your score. Nichols puts up the shot and no good. Rebounded there by Bauer. She hands it off there to Archbold. Archbold backs up, shoots the three, and that's going to be good. (18-12), so Bracken County now up by 6. We'll get the scoreboard. There we go, updated there. 18-12, Bracken County now leading by 6. That was the spread in between after the first quarter. Henderson gets a shot in and out, three-pointer, and that's going to be steps called there as it was number 40, Lexi Brooks, came in the game, got the rebound, and took just a couple steps trying to avoid the defense. So Wes Carter's going to have it underneath the basket. Wes Carter runs with a 4-low, gets it to Nichols. She fakes it, gets it off to Barker. Barker tried to hit Brown, but Reynolds was right there to intercept it. Quickly gets it moved up to Sharp, and then that's going to be blocked there by Millie Henderson. The possession was going to be last touched by Wes Carter, and so it will be Bracken County basketball underneath the basket. And finds number 40, Lexi Brooks, and she picks up her first basket here of the half. As Bracken County now with an 8-point lead here. Should be 20-12. Three ball on the way there by Nichols is good. That's her 4th point here of the night. 20-15 your score. Sharp puts up at the basket, and she's going to be fouled and one. Macy Sharp. That foul's going to go against Wes Carter's Emily Barker. That's going to be her second, team 6. So Sharp going to be at the line here, shooting one, puts that up and in. We'll get the scoreboard up with Ada there. 23-15, there we go. Henderson, top the key, gets it in toward the high post into Kenny. Gets it over to McLeese, who just checked into the ball game there for Wes Carter. Henderson now takes it on toward the left side. McLeese going to fire the three that's off the back of the iron. Rebounded there by Bauer. Quickly gets it up to Archibald. Archibald dribbles around, takes it here toward the near side of the court. Gets it now over on the side there to Bauer. Three ball, that's going to be good. That's her second three of the night. And Bracken County now extending out that lead here to 11. And that's going to be stolen there by Bauer. And that's going to be tipped out by Wes Carter, so it'll be Bracken County basketball. And it looks like Coach Kahn's going to take a timeout here. So with 1:48 left to go in the second half, or excuse me, the second quarter, Coach Kahn's going to take a full timeout, and we'll take it right along with her here on the Manta Sports Media Cool TV Sports Networks.
We can dig it at Callahan Excavating. If you need drainage work, demolition work, mobile home lot preparation, pond cleaning, slip repairs, service line installation, parking lot, or driveway work, or help with many other projects, contact Callahan Excavating at 606-225-0570. Callahan Excavating are proud supporters of local high school sports. If you're looking for the best pizza in Carter County, look no further than Tyler's Pizza. Also be sure to check out our daily lunch specials, wings, salads, subs, sandwiches, dinners, sides, desserts, and our world famous Thai Zone. Tyler's Pizza, 120 Cross Street, Olive Hill, Kentucky. Phone number 606-286-4583. Tyler's Pizza is a proud supporter of local high school sports.
And welcome back to Olive Hill, Kentucky, John Hott Brown Court, where Bracken County leads here 26-15. Coming out of the West Carter timeout. So Archbold will have the ball, walks it down across the timeline. Drives in the lane, tries to get it out to Bauer, but that's going to be tipped. Bauer maintains possession, gets it over to Sharp. Sharp's going to drive toward the left, kicks it out to Archbold. She's going to fire the three, and we're going to get a foul, and this, I believe, is going to be away from the ball. And that foul is going to be against number 40 there, Bracken County, Lexi Brooks. That's going to be her first, team 6. Gets it over here to McLeish. She drives baseline, puts up the shot. No good. Rebounded there by Archibald. She's got some speed on her as she tries to get it up. Moved down the court. Bounced around off of Reynolds and back in Archibald's hand. Gets it to Bauer, and she puts it up and in. So just short time left here, under a minute left to play. West Carter tries to get it into Henderson. That's going to be ripped away there by Bauer. Gets it there to Sharp. She puts up the layup, no good. Rebounded by Bauer, puts it back up, bounces around, no good. Fight for the ball, and that is going to be a jump ball situation. West Carter has the possession. About 25 left to shoot, or left to play. Bauer takes it again. She's been fired up here lately, and she's going to drag that back foot. And that's going to be steps called there against Bracken County. (28-15). About 10 seconds left here for the Lady Comets. Gets it to Nichols, over to Brown. Brown's going to fire from deep, and that's going to be off the front of the rim. Rebounded there by Macy Sharp. Take it's on the side. Ends up losing it down the way. And we've got less than a second left here, so I don't believe there's enough time hardly for a tip-in. Had just enough there as Archibald takes the shot, and that's no good. So your score here at the half is Bracken County 28 to West Carter 15. We'll come back here after a break in the action with some halftime stats. And so your score, once again, Bracken County 28, West Carter 15 here at the half.
With winter around the corner, it's time to tame or to remove those trees that could damage your property and cost you thousands of dollars in repairs. Don't wait until it's too late. Call the tree experts at Orcutt's Tree Service and Stump Removal at 606-356-8850 to schedule your free estimate. Orcutt's Tree Service and Stump Removal in Olive Hill, Kentucky are proud sponsors of local high school sports.
As time goes by, don't forget to capture the moments that will create memories that will last a lifetime with Easterling Photography. No matter the occasion, we have you covered. If you need family portraits, engagement photos, prom pictures, senior photos, sports photos, baby pictures, and wedding photos, we are ready to work for you. You can find us online on Facebook or contact us at 606-286-0991 or at easterlingphotography@yahoo.com to schedule a photo session.
When you have business away from home or a planned event far from your comfort zone, you're probably going to need a little help. Let A&A Porta Potties assist you with all your portable toilet needs. Whether on a construction site, planning for an outdoor wedding, or any other outdoor event, A&A Porta Potties are here to assist you. A&A Porta Potties also rents out storage containers, office containers, cooling fans, tables, and chairs. A&A Porta Potties, there is no event too big or too small for us to accommodate you.
Are you having trouble keeping your parking lot lit? Is customer safety one of your top priorities? If so, call River Cities Builders at 473-4112 for all your lighting needs. We have bucket truck and boom crane truck services. We have extensive experience in exterior lighting and parking lot lighting maintenance. No need to ever be in the dark again. Remember, call River Cities Builders at 473-4112 for all your lighting needs. We will light your path to success.
For those on the go, the smoothie connoisseur, the break room favorite, and for those that just never quite have it all. Happy holidays from Clark's Pumpkin Shop. Stop in this winter weather season and warm up with one of our coffees, hot chocolates, or lattes, custom made just the way you like it. Clark's Pumpkin Shop. Return, refresh, refuel.
What rhymes with great?
Participate.
Where does greatness start?
Here, in the classroom.
On the diamond.
In the pool. On the field. Where will your greatness take you?
To better grades.
To more friends. Yeah! Be great. Participate!
At James Do It Best Hardware, we are not just another hardware store, we are your hometown home improvement partners, offering personalized service to help you get the job done right the first time. We are also your local steel dealer. At James Do It Best Hardware, our people make the difference.
I love James Do It Best Hardware store.
James Do It Best Hardware, 137 Scott Street in Olive Hill, Kentucky. We can dig it at Callahan Excavating. If you need drainage work, demolition work, mobile home lot preparation, pond cleaning, slip repairs, service line installation, parking lot or driveway work, or help with many other projects, contact Callahan Excavating at 606-225-0570. Callahan Excavating are proud supporters of local high school sports. If you're looking for the best pizza in Carter County, look no further than Tyler's Pizza. Also be sure to check out our daily lunch specials, wings, salads, subs, sandwiches, dinners, sides, desserts, and our world famous Thai Zone. Tyler's Pizza, 120 Cross Street, Olive Hill, Kentucky. Phone number 606-286-4583. Tyler's Pizza is a proud supporter of local high school sports.
And back here at West Carter once again, where your halftime score is Bracken County 28, West Carter 15. So let's take a look here at some halftime stats here, brought to you by Orcutt's Tree Service. And so taking a look, start off here with Bracken County. Right now they are shooting 12 of 29 from the field, 41.4%, kind of hitting right in at their season average so far. From the three-point line, or from the three-point arc, they are behind it. They're shooting 3 of 11, shooting 27.3%. From the free-throw line, they are 1 of 3 on the day, and so they are shooting 33.3%. As far as rebounds, they've picked up a total of 18 rebounds, 8 offensive, 10 defensive. And then as far as turnovers, they turned over the ball 11 times in the first half. Taking a look at for West Carter now, they are shooting 5 of 21, a little bit cool here tonight. They started off the game pretty warm with Millie Henderson hitting a couple threes, but have kind of cooled off there in the second quarter. but they are shooting 5 of 21, which is 23.8%. From behind the three-point line, they are 3 of 11, same as Bracken County, shooting 27.3%, and they are 2 of 6 from the free-throw line, shooting 33.3%. So taking a look as far as shooting goes, Bracken County's got the 2-point advantage out there. They're shooting right at 50%, with West Carter shooting 20% from the 2-point range. But taking a look as far as the three-point shots and free throws, both teams identical on the day as far as their shooting percentages. Rebounds, taking a look there, both teams with 18. As far as turnovers, that's kind of a big difference there. West Carter are having 5 more turnovers on the evening, as they have got right now 16 total turnovers here in the first half with their 15 points. Of course, box scoring here, it was 12-6. West Carter had a 6-point lead after quarter number 1, and then Bracken County broke out for 22 points there in the second quarter, while West Carter just picked up 3 points. Taking a look at leading scorers here for both teams. Leading scorer for Bracken County is number 1, Archbold. Once again, she's got 9 points in the first half. She is 3 of 5 from the 2-point range, and she is 1 of 6 from the 3-point range. Has not been to the charity stripe here tonight. Right behind her is Bauer with 8 points. She's 1 of 2 from the 2-point range and 2 of 2 from the 3-point range. She's went to the charity stripe and shot 2 shots and has missed them both there for 8 points. And then directly behind her is going to be Sharp, number 21. She is 2 of 5 from the 2-point range, 0 of 1 from the 3-point range, and she is 1 of 1 from the free-throw line for her 5 points. And then you've got Bess, Reynolds, and Brooks all with 2 points as well. Your leading rebounder there for Bracken County is Bauer with 4. She's got 2 offensive and 2 defensive boards. Taking a look now here for West Carter, your leading scorer here for the Lady Comets is Millie Henderson. She's got 8 points on the night. She is 1 for 1 from the 2-point range, and she is 2 of 6 from the 3-point range. Has not been to the free-throw line yet for her 8 points. And then directly behind her is McKenna Nichols with 4 points on the day. She's 0 for 2 from the 2-point range, 1 of 1 from the 3-point range, and she is shooting 1 of 2 from the free-throw line. Then you have Holly Brown with 2 points on the day, and Kaylee Kinney with 1 point for West Carter's 15 points. Your leading rebounder for the Lady Comets is Kinney. She has got 5 offensive and 2 defensive boards for West Carter. So taking a look at, as we mentioned, one of the big differences that we've seen on there was off of turnovers. And that's been a big difference here tonight, as Bracken County has picked up 11 points off those 16 turnovers by the Lady Comets, while West Carter has picked up 8 points off of the 11 turnovers there by Bracken County. Of course, as we mentioned, identical as far as rebounding goes. As far as stats go, both these teams are pretty close in nature. Just your biggest difference is going to be in from the 2-point range, where Bracken County's hit 9 2-pointers and West Carter's only hit 2. Shooting between 50 and 20%, so that's definitely something that West Carter is going to have to improve on the second half to try to get back in this ball game, as well as to take care of the basketball. That's one of the big things as well, trying to reduce down that 16 turnovers. Of course, Bracken County's got 12 points off the bench, which, of course, their second leading scorer there, Bauer, came off the bench, has 8 of those 12 points. And then, of course, taking a look as well, of course, no points in the paint just yet. But as far as second chance points, West Carter's got 3 of those. And pretty even throughout the way. Of course, the largest lead of the night is where we are at right now, where Bracken County has a 13-point lead, 28-15 over West Carter. There's been 1 lead change on the night, no ties. The longest run of the night went to West Carter in the first quarter, where they went 10-0 against Bracken County. But then Bracken County went on a 20-2 run there in the second half. And so as we see Bracken County ending up back on the court, and they will have the possession to start off this second half. So we'll have to see what adjustments Coach Kahn makes with her team to try to figure out how to get that magic back from the first quarter, because Millie Henderson started out like a woman possessed out there, hitting 2 threes and got West Carter off to a quick lead, but has since cooled down since then. So Bracken County now starting off with the possession, gets it off over to Reynolds. And now here to Sharp. That's going to be tipped there by Henderson, and that's going to be out of bounds, be Bracken County basketball. So out on the court for Bracken County, you got Macy Sharp, number 21, Nicole Archibald, number 1. You got Kaylee Reynolds, number 5, number 40, Lexi Brooks, and number 35, Brianna Bauer. So a little bit of different lineup than what they originally started off the evening with. For West Carter, you got Kenny out there, Barker, Nichols, and there that shot goes in there to Bauer. Yeah, she picks up the first points there of the second half. But you've got Brown, Barker, Nichols, Kenny, and Henderson. As Brown has it, gets it over to Kaylee Kenny, takes a dribble, gets it down on the side there to Millie Henderson. She fires a 3, that's no good. Rebounded there by Reynolds, Bracken County. So Archibald, she likes playing a little bit dangerously there, going right up against that timeline. Turns, fires the shot, no good. Rebounded there by Emily Barker of West Carter. Gets it to Millie Henderson. She takes off, gets it over to Brown. Brown cuts back, shoots the 10-footer, but that's going to be blocked there. Bracken County coming back, has the numbers. A little up and under there for Sharp, no good. Battle for the board is going to be won by Brooks. She puts up the shot, no good. Rebounded there by Sharp. Gets it out to Archibald. Archibald drives, and we're going to get it going the opposite direction here on an illegal screen. And that one's going to go against Lexi Brooks. That's going to be her second, team's first of the half here. So pretty clean first half. Both teams with 6 fouls. Looking at foul trouble here for the Lady Bears, you got Geneva Riley with 2, and now Lexi Brooks has 2 as well. For West Carter, you got Jasmine McLeese has 2 fouls, and you got Emily Barker with 2 fouls as well. So Nichols now tries to get it into Henderson. Bauer comes up with it, quickly gets the ball advanced forward. Layup is going to be up and good there by Archibald. Picks up her first points here of the half. She's got 11 here on the day. Gets it over to Barker on the wing. Down to Henderson, gets it to Kenny. She drives in, kicks it back out to Henderson, and she's going to pick up West Carter's first points of the half here. Gets it now to 32-17. Driving the lane is Archibald, no good. Rebound comes up with Reynolds. She puts up the shot, and she's going to be fouled. And that foul's going to go against number 15, Kaylee Kenny. That's going to be her second, team's first of the half here. And so that's going to put Reynolds here at the line, shooting 2. This is her first trip here to the free-throw line. Doesn't draw iron on the first one. Coming into the ball game is number 15, Geneva Riley, and then number 20, Ella Johnson. So Reynolds' second shot up, and that's going to be off the mark. Rebounded there by Riley. Sharp drives in, kicks it out over to Johnson. Johnson goes baseline, tries to kick it out, and we're going to get a jump ball here between the 15s. Possession will go here toward Bracken County. That was first tie up there after Bracken County had it. So it is going to be West Carter basketball here. So with 5:20 left to go here in the third quarter, Bracken County leading here 32-17. And that's going to be stolen there by Bracken County. Tries to drive it in as Archibald throws it behind her back. Sharp ends up getting it. Turns, takes a look, finally gets it out to Johnson. She's going to fire a deep 3 from way downtown. No good. Rebounded there by Riley. Puts it up, and that's going to be good. And so it looks like West Carter is going to call a 30-second timeout. We'll keep it right with you there. It seems like after the break here, West Carter's just scored 2 points off of Millie Henderson, but Bracken County has 6 points here in the first half of the third quarter. That's going to be West Carter's third timeout here. So they're going to have 2 remaining here. And of course, I know a frustrating situation there for the Lady Comets and, of course, Comet fans. Started off so well, and then now Bracken County has been turning up the heat ever since the second quarter when they went on that 20-2 run. So Bracken County here leading by 17. West Carter needs to take care of the ball here, as that one is going to be another turnover there by the Comets as they try to get into Henderson. Archibald tries to go up for the layup, no good. And we're going to get a foul here. And that foul is going to go against Emily Barker. That's going to be her 3rd, team 2nd here of the half. So Bracken County gets it to Sharp. Now to Johnson. Johnson gets it back to Sharp, top of the key. She dribbles down, takes a 10-foot shot, and that's going to be up and in. So Macy Sharp picks up her first points here of the second half. As Kenny drives in, kicks it out to Henderson. Gets it over on the side to Nichols. Cross courts it to Barker. She's going to fire the 10-footer, and that's going to be up and in. So Emily Barker picks up her first points of the game here with that 10-foot jump shot. 3 ball on the way there by Bracken County. No good there by Johnson. Rebounded by Millie Henderson. As she tries to take it in coast to coast and does. Archibald drives it in, kicks it down, and that's going to be a foul there, as I believe that was Johnson shooting. And looked like that foul is going to be against number 30, Millie Henderson. That's going to be her 2nd, team's 3rd here. Subs coming in, you got number 3, Kirsten Bess, and number 13, Bethany Kirk in for Bracken County. For West Carter, they're going with a lineup change here. Jasmine McLeese is coming in, Sydney Cecil, Kenzie Nolan. As that's going to be a foul there against the Lady Comets. Holly Adams is in. And I believe I said Jasmine McLeese, and J.C. Cooley. And that foul is going to be against Cecil. That's going to be her 1st, team's 5th. As that first one's going to be up and in there for Riley. She'll have one more here. That one's going to be in and out. Rebounded there by McLeese. So much like a hockey team, Coach Collins pulled out the entire starting lineup. 3 ball there by Nolan is good. So Kinley Nolan comes off the bench and pops a 3 on her first shot. And then that is going to be off the hands there by Bracken County. And so the possession will go here to the Comets. 37-21. 16-point lead here by Bracken County. 3:15 left to go here in the 3rd quarter as Nolan takes it down the baseline, tries to get it over toward Adams. And they're going to say that I believe Nolan was on the line, and so that's going to be out of bounds. Bracken County basketball. Tries to get it into the paint, gets it over to Kirk. Kirk gets it up top the key there to Archibald. Fires the 3, no good. Ball still loose, finally picked up there by Johnson. Gets it over toward Bess, and she gets her first points here of the second half. McLeese had the ball tipped, and then there's another tip once again. McLeese gets it back, and then that's going to be stolen there by Johnson, and she's going to take it in for the layup. 41-24. Bracken County trying to take it against this younger team that's come in. Shot there, no good there by Adams. McLeese with the rebound, shot no good. J.C. Cooley tried to get the rebound. Bodies are hitting the floor left and right. And let's see what they come up with. I think they're going to call a jump ball. Did not see the jump ball indication, but they blew the whistle. And so West Carter Bracken County will get the possession here. Archbold gets it over to Bess here on the near side. That's going to be stolen by Nolan. Back tip there by Bess. And so it will remain with West Carter. Jasmine McLeese will be taking the ball out here for the Lady Comets right in front of her own bench. Gets it into Cooley. Cooley turns, drives the lane, tries to get it on the inside there to Adams. And looks like we're going to get another jump ball. This one will go back toward the Lady Comets. Right around 1:54 left to play here in the third quarter. Bracken County with a 23-point lead. Cooley gets it, drives the lane, just about gets tied up there with Riley. And then Cecil comes up with it. McLeese fires the floater shot, and the bank shot is open for her as she picks up her first points here of the half. Archbold's going to try to take it in coast to coast, gets that one up and in. Nolan taking it here against the full court press. And ends up going to be throwing that one away. Last touch there by West Carter, so it will be Bracken County basketball. So Archbold's going to walk it down in. Kicks it out over toward the wing. Back up top, West Carter looks like they're in a 1-2-2 zone as McLeese gets that one stolen. And re-stolen right back by Riley. Puts up the shot, and no good, but she is fouled. And that one's going to go against McLeese, and that's going to be her third, team 6. So right now your foul situation is 6-1. West Carter with 6. First bucket in there for Riley. She's 2 of 3. And as the hockey lineup changes once again, so Coach Kahn's going to be bringing back in Henderson, Barker, Brown, Kenny, and Nichols. Second shot for Riley is going to be up. That's off the back of the iron, no good. Rebounded by Barker. Gets it up to Kenny. So, and there's a steal there by Archbold. Gets the ball moved up. No good there by Bess. Bracken County wanting a foul. Brown there loses the grip. Bracken County gets it and then throws it right into Barker's hands and then back to Brown. Nichols gets it to Henderson, fires it at the free throw line. That's going to be up and in. And Archbold's back off once again, gets double teamed, gets it there to number 20, Johnson. Fires the long three, no good. Archbold gets the long rebound. Working it against Kenny, she drives up, shot blocked there by Henderson. Barker comes away with the ball, dribbles it down, advances it up to Henderson. Henderson goes baseline, and she is going to be fouled. And this one's going to go against Riley, Geneva Riley. That's going to be her third, team second. And so this is going to be Millie Henderson's first trip to the line here tonight. And first one's going to be off the mark. Under 10 seconds left to go. Bracken County 44, West Carter 28. Henderson will have one more from the free throw line here. And that one's going to be up and in. Archbold gets it here on the near side to Bess. Bess gets it back to Archbold, cuts in through traffic, puts up the shot at the horn, and that's going to be good there by Johnson. So after 3 quarters of play here, it is Bracken County 46, West Carter 29. We'll take a brief, we'll step away here for a moment, and we'll be back here on the Manta Sports Media Cool Hits TV Sports Network.
At James Do It Best Hardware, we are not just another hardware store, we are your hometown home improvement partners, offering personalized service to help you get the job done right the first time. We are also your local steel dealer. At James Do It Best Hardware, our people make the difference.
I love James Do It Best Hardware store.
James Do It Best Hardware, 137 Scott Street in Olive Hill, Kentucky. We can dig it at Callahan Excavating. If you need drainage work, demolition work, mobile home lot preparation, pond cleaning, slip repairs, service line installation, parking lot or driveway work, or help with many other projects, contact Callahan Excavating at 606-225-0570. Callahan Excavating are proud supporters of local high school sports.
So 8 minutes left to go here at John Hott Brown Court. Bracken County leads here 46-29. Last quarter, West Carter scored 14 points. Bracken County extended out the lead by 4, had 18 points. And there's going to be a steal there by Henderson. And she's going to let the offense get set up as she drives the lane, hits the floater, no good. Rebounded there by Nichols, tried to get it to Barker, and looks like we're going to get a jump ball. And so possession will go here toward the Lady Comets. Be taken out right in front of their own bench. 3 ball there by Henderson is good. That's her third 3 here today, first here of the second half. West Carter's going to start up a 3/4 court press. Double team gets it off to Archibald, getting out to Sharp, and then they're down in toward the post. Shot no good there by Riley. And we're going to get a timeout taken here by Bracken County. And it'll be a 30-second timeout, so we'll stay right here with them. That's going to be their second timeout, I believe. So avoided the turnover there, but Bracken County trying to extend out that lead, but Millie Henderson came out firing here in the fourth quarter. So Bracken County will have 3 timeouts here remaining. West Carter will have 2. As it's 46-32. 14-point difference here in the fourth quarter. So West Carter using all the timeout there. Gets there after the second whistle. Bracken County having a little trouble getting in, finally does the Riley. And Riley puts up the shot, and she's going to be fouled. And that one's going to go against number 34, Holly Brown. That's going to be her first, team 7th. So that was a shooting foul, and so that is going to put Riley at the line, and she hits the first one. Second shot up and in. She's 4 of 6 from the line here tonight. Gets it up to 48-32, and we're going to get a foul here, a hard foul by Riley, and that's going to be her 4th, team's 3rd. Oop, get the camera right here. Apologize for that. Henderson takes it over. 3-point range, tries to get it down into Kenny. Kenny dribbling around, get it up top to Brown. She's going to fire the 3. That's off the back of the mark. Nichols gets the rebound, no good. Just about got her own rebound, but Bauer takes it away from her. Gets it moved down and down to the post. No good there by Riley. Brown comes up with the board. Three ball on the way there by Henderson is good. It's her 4th 3 here tonight. second one of the second half. West Carter showing the full court press again. They get it down in the paint, and that's going to be stolen there by Brown. Brown has it top of the key, gets it over here to Barker. She drives in, shoots the 10-footer. It's off the front of the rim, no good. Brown gets it, steps in, fires the shot. No good. Rebounded there by Kenny. And we're going to get a foul. And that one's going to go against number 15, Geneva Riley, and I believe that is her 5th foul. Kaylee Sharp, number 11, coming in, as well as number 40, Lexi Brooks. West Carter gets it out to Henderson. She's going to fire the 3 again. That's off the mark. Rebounded there by Bowers. And we're going to get a foul here on the trap. And that one's going to go against number 32, McKenna Nichols. That's going to be her first, team's 8th. And so Sharp will be at the line here, shooting the 1-and-1. Hits the first one. So Macy Sharp 2 for 2 from the line today. And that one rolls in and out, rebounded there by Henderson. Gets it head up to Brown. Brown gets it to Kenny. Kenny gets it over to Henderson. She drives the lane, puts up the right hand, no good. And we're going to get a foul here underneath the basket. And that foul's going to go against number 40, Lexi Brooks. That's going to be her 3rd, team's 5th. So that's going to put Henderson at the line here, shooting 2. Hits the first one. 2 for 3 on the day as Archbold comes back in the game, replaces out Kaylee Sharp. Henderson will have one more here, 49-36. Bracken County on top. Hits the second one, so she's 3 for 4 on the day. 49-37. Bracken County here on top. 5:30 left to play. That's going to be 3-ball there by Bauer. Tried to get the bank shot, no good. Rebounded there by Bess. And we're going to get a jump ball in the paint. Possession arrow points toward Bracken County. So they will get the ball underneath the basket. Archbold gets it in to Brooks. Puts up the shot and no good. And we're going to get another tied ball up here as well. So this time possession arrow will go to the Comets. So several jump balls here on the day. 5:15 left to go, 49-37. Bracken County here on top. West Carter here with the possession. Henderson gets it to Nichols. Nichols gets it back to Henderson. Gets a pick from Kenny, shoots the 10-footer, no good. Rebounded there by Bess, has it here on the near side. And it looks like we're going to get another jump ball once again. This will go toward Bracken County. So some physical play coming out there as Kaylee Reynolds checks back into the ball game for Lexi Brooks. West Carter still staying in man-to-man defense. Archbold getting close to the timeline, starts charging up, gives it to Bowers. Bowers drives the lane, puts up the left-handed layup, and that is going to be up and in. And there's going to be a steal there by Bess, gets it Archbold, but then Archbold loses it. West Carter tries to get it to Brown. One thing about both these teams, they've got to work on some ball control as Nichols fires the 3. And they're going to say that Kenny touched the ball while out of bounds, so it will be, Bracken County touched the ball, was out of bounds. So West Carter will get the ball underneath the basket. Gets it to Henderson, loses the ball. Gets in the hands of Reynolds. She gets it off to Best. Best drives down, and they're going to say steps called against Bracken County. Definitely, as we said, both these teams need to be working in on ball control. Because if you take a look at West Carter in this second half, seems like, they're quickly wanting to try to get rid of the ball as soon as they get it. Brown don't mind holding it, and Henderson don't mind holding it, but everybody, they want to rush and either take a quick shot or try to get rid of it. As that shot by Nichols, no good, and gives it to Henderson. Henderson gets it to Brown. Goes through, and physical play going on. No fouls called. Nichols comes up with the board and puts that one up and in. It's her 6th point here tonight. As gets it to Bauer. Bauer gets it to Reynolds. Archibald. Now over to Bauer. Shot fake, drives the lane, puts up. Shot blocked there by Barker. Barker comes up with it. And that is going to be quickly stolen there by Bauer. She's going to fire the 3 that's off the back of the iron. Kaylee Kinney comes up with the rebound, gets it to Brown. And that's going to be just about stolen there. Body's still hitting the floor left and right. As we said, physical play going on here this 4th quarter. As Brown's going to fire the 3, and that's going to be good. That's her first basket here in this second half. She's got 5 on the day. Jump shot there, no good by Bauer. Rebounded by Henderson. Henderson going to try to see if she takes the coast-to-coast, but dishes it off to Kinney. Kinney off the back of the rim. And we're going to get another jump ball here. So possession arrow will go toward the Lady Comets as West Carter's been slowly working their way back up into this game, 51-42. Gets it back down into single digits as Nichols takes the shot and no good. Battle for the board. And this one's going to go to Bracken County as more bodies hitting the floor. Ella Johnson going to be coming back in here for Bracken County. He's going to be replacing out Brianna Bauer. So 2:26, Bracken County 51, West Carter 42. As Bracken County breaks the press, Archibald loses the ball. Sharp now going to drive the lane. Puts up the right-handed shot, and she's going to be fouled. And that foul is going to be against Emily Barker. That's going to be her 4th, team's 9th. So we'll see if this looks like it is a shooting foul. Sharp misses the open end of that one. She is 2 of 4 here on the night from the charity stripe. That one goes in there for Sharp. And that one just about stolen there by Bess. As we say, ball handling an issue here by both teams. It's allowed West Carter to get back into this ball game. As Henderson fires the long 2, that's off the mark. Barker gets the rebound, no good. Nichols tries to go up with the shot, and she is going to be fouled. And this one's going to go against Kaylee Reynolds, number 5 of Bracken County. That's going to be her first, team 6. And so Nichols going to the line for the 2nd time here tonight. Hits the first one on that. Gets it to a 9-point lead once again, 52-43. She'll have one more left. And hits that one. She is 3 for 4 here on the night. Gets it to 52-44. West Carter double teaming, gets it over. Bracken County gets through it. Sharp gets it, trying to look for someone to get it to. Finally gets it up to Johnson. Shot blocked, no good. Johnson shoots it again, and then that is going to be rebounded and put back up there by Reynolds. That's her 4th point here tonight. Minute 35 left to go. 10-point ball game here as there's going to be another steal there by Bracken County. And that one's going to be against Nichols. That's going to be her second and team's 10th, so that should, or excuse me, it wasn't against Nichols. That was against Barker, and that is her 5th, and she is fouled out. So 1-on-1 situation. I thought it was a double bonus, but it was 1-on-1. That was the 9th West Carter foul. As ball bouncing around a little bit. Henderson gets it to Brown. Brown driving down the lane, and we're going to get a foul here going the other way. So that's going to be foul against Kaylee Kinney. Offensive foul, so no shots will be taken, but that will put Bracken County in the double bonus here with just a little bit over a minute left to go. Coach Kahn wanting the team to come up and foul Archibald. And that one's going to go against number 32, Nichols, so that'll be her second. So Archibald going to be at the line here shooting 2, misses the front end of that one. It's her first trip, I believe, to the charity stripe here tonight. As Bracken County still leading here by 10, 54-44. Second shot, that's up and in. Bracken County putting on the pressure, and we're going to get a foul here by Bauer. And that will go against Bauer. That's going to be her second, team 7th, so that's going to be a 1-on-1 situation here as McKenna Nichols is going to go to the line here to shoot the bonus. She's 3 for 4 here, just hit her last 2 free throws and the last time she was up there. And that one's going to be off the mark. Rebounded there by Archibald. And gets a wide open Bess there for her 6th point here tonight. So 45 seconds left here. West Carter's going to have to try to get something done, but Bracken County's putting on a heavy full court press. Gets it to Kinney. Kinney gets stripped there, but she's going to be fouled. And so that foul's going to go against Macy Sharp. That's going to be her second, team's 8th. So Kinney puts that one up and in. She'll have one more here. She's 2 for 5 here today, and now she's 50%, 3 for 6. As Bracken County breaking the West Carter press. Bracken County trying to eat up some time here as they have the 11-point lead. Archibald takes it back. Kicks it there to Johnson. Kinney comes out to guard. Under 10 left to play, and West Carter's just going to let them hold it and run out the clock. So that's going to be it here from West Carter, as it was a tale of 4 different quarters, as Bracken County comes away with the victory here and picks up the road victory here in Olive Hill today. Defeats Bracken County Bracken County defeats West Carter 57-46. We'll take a break and we'll come in with some final stats here today. Once again, your final score: Bracken County 57, West Carter 46. We'll come back with some final stats here today. You are watching 16th Region Girls Basketball action live here on the Mantis Sports Media and Cool TV Sports Network. If you're looking for the best pizza in Carter County, look no further than Tyler's Pizza. Also be sure to check out our daily lunch specials, wings, salads, subs, sandwiches, dinners, sides, desserts, and our world-famous Thai Zone. Tyler's Pizza, 120 Cross Street, Olive Hill, Kentucky. Phone number 606-286-4583. Tyler's Pizza is a proud supporter of local high school sports. As time goes by, don't forget to capture the moments that will create memories that will last a lifetime with Easterling Photography. No matter the occasion, we have you covered. If you need family portraits, engagement photos, prom pictures, senior photos, sports photos, baby pictures, and wedding photos, we are ready to work for you. You can find us online on Facebook or contact us at 606-286-0991 or at easterlingphotography@yahoo.com to schedule a photo session.
Return. Refresh.
Refuel.
Happy holidays from Clark's Pumpkin Shop. Stop in this winter weather season and warm up with one of our coffees, hot chocolates, or lattes, custom made just the way you like it. Clark's Pumpkin Shop. Return, refresh, refuel.
When you have business away from home or a planned event far from your comfort zone, you're probably going to need a little help. Let A&A Porta Potties assist you with all your portable toilet needs. Whether on a construction site, planning for an outdoor wedding, or any other outdoor event, A&A Porta Potties are here to assist you. A&A Porta Potties also rents out storage containers, office containers, cooling fans, tables, and chairs. A&A Porta Potties, there is no event too big or too small for us to accommodate you.
Are you having trouble keeping your parking lot lit? Is customer safety one of your top priorities? If so, call River Cities Builders at 473-4112 for all your lighting needs. We have bucket truck and boom crane truck services. We have extensive experience in exterior lighting and parking lot lighting maintenance. No need to ever be in the dark again. Remember, call River Cities Builders at 473-4112 for all your lighting needs. We will light your path to success.
What rhymes with great?
Participate.
Where does greatness start?
Here, in the classroom.
On the diamond.
In the pool. On the field. Where will your greatness take you?
To better grades.
To more friends.
Yeah!
Be great.
Participate! At James Do It Best Hardware, we are not just another hardware store, we are your hometown home improvement partners, offering personalized service to help you get the job done right the first time. We are also your local steel dealer. At James Do It Best Hardware, our people make the difference.
I love James Do It Best Hardware Store.
James Do It Best Hardware, 137 Scott Street in Olive Hill, Kentucky. We can dig it at Callahan Excavating. If you need drainage work, demolition work, mobile home lot preparation, pond cleaning, slip repairs, service line installation, parking lot or driveway work, or help with many other projects, contact Callahan Excavating at 606-225-0570. Callahan Excavating are proud supporters of local high school sports. If you're looking for the best pizza in Carter County, look no further than Tyler's Pizza. Also be sure to check out our daily lunch specials, wings, salads, subs, sandwiches, dinners, sides, desserts, and our world famous Thai Zone. Tyler's Pizza, 120 Cross Street, Olive Hill, Kentucky. Phone number 606-286-4583. Tyler's Pizza is a proud supporter of local high school sports. With winter around the corner, it's time to tame or to remove those trees that could damage your property and cost you thousands of dollars in repairs. Don't wait until it's too late. Call the tree experts at Orcutt's Tree Service and Stump Removal at 606-356-8850 to schedule your free estimate. Orcutt's Tree Service and Stump Removal in Olive Hill, Kentucky are proud sponsors of local high school sports.
And back here at West Carter, once again, your final score, Bracken County 57, West Carter 46. I do want to take some time to thank our viewers out there for watching in. Yes, this is Jeff Irwin. Like I said, it's been a long week and a crazy night here tonight, as it seems like things are going one way and another way, and everything's kind of Well, everything's happening and nothing's happening all at once out there. A long story goes with that one. But, yeah, it is me out here trying to get this final thing in, as it's been a long first week of basketball here. Of course, for the Lady Comets as well, as they fall to 0-3 on the season. Bracken County improves to 2-1 here on the year. And thanks, Hank, for getting in there. Yeah, sometimes knowing myself, either I get into a zone or zone out one. But glad to at least be here tonight and giving this ball game out there for you as well. And thanks, Coach Calhoun. Be praying for you as well out there. Thank you for kind words there, for doing a great job in here for Carter County. Good to see Blake Clark watching here tonight, as well as Stella Nolan and Jonathan Swab and Jade Bennett. Thank you all for tuning in here tonight. Definitely much appreciated there as well. So definitely thank you for tuning in here, but let's come up with some final stats here tonight, as it was a crazy night. If you take a look, the first quarter ended up with Wes Carter taking a early lead off the back of two Millie Henderson three-pointers, and they led after the first quarter, and it was 12-6. But then Bracken County came in with a very strong second quarter and ended out outscoring the Lady Comets there by 19. And it was they outscored them 22-3, which gave us a halftime score of 28-15. Third quarter was pretty even there. Bracken County had 18 points. West Carter had 14. And then in the fourth quarter, West Carter started inching their way back ended up outscoring Bracken County 17-11. To make your final score here today, 57 for Bracken County Polar Bears and 46 for the West Carter Lady Comets. Taking a look here at our stats here today, starting off with Bracken County, 61 total shots here on the day. Ended up shooting 37.7% from the field. They were 20 of 45 from the two-point range, and they were 3 of 16 from the three-point range. So all their three-pointers happened right in that first half. They shot 11 three-pointers in the first half and then only shot 5 there in the second half. So that was a total of 18.8% for Bracken County there. As far as from the charity stripe, Bracken County was 8 of 18 here on the night, shooting a total of 44.4%. Then as far as rebounds go, Bracken County ended up with 39 total rebounds on the night, 22 offensive, 17 defensive. And then, of course, as far as turnovers on the night goes, Bracken County ended up with 17 total. Kind of cleaned it up a little bit from the first half, where they had 11. Only gave up 6 turnovers there in the second half. And then, of course, taking a look now here for West Carter. They were 15 of 49 here on the night, shooting 30.6% from the field. They were 8 of 29 from the two-point range, and they were 7 of 20 from the three-point range, shooting 35% from the three-point from behind the arc. As far as from the free-throw line, they were 9 of 15, shooting 60% altogether. West Carter out-rebounded Bracken County here tonight. They ended up with 43 total rebounds, had 21 offensive rebounds and 22 defensive rebounds. As far as turnovers, West Carter ended up with 27 in on the night. They cleaned up just a little bit. They gave up 16 turnovers in the first half and picked up 11 there in the second half. Of course, taking a look as well for individual scoring. We'll start off here with Bracken County. The leading scorer for the Polar Bears here tonight was Nicole Archibald. She ended up having 14 points on the night. She was 5 of 12 from the two-point range, 1 of 8 from the three-point range, and she was 1 of 2 from the charity stripe. Right behind her was Bauer, and that was Brianna Bauer, who had 12 points here tonight, where she was 3 of 6 from the two-point range, 2 of 3 from the three-point range, and she was 0 of 2 from the charity stripe. And then right behind her was Sharp, Macy Sharp, number 21, ended up with 11 points tonight. She was 4 of 8 from the two-point range and 0 of 1 from the three-point range, and she was 3 of 5 from the charity stripe. And other scoring here for Bracken County, you had number 3, Kirsten Bess with 6 points. You also had Geneva Riley with 6 points. And then you had Johnson there, Ella Johnson with 4 points. And then you had number 5, Kaylee Reynolds with 2 points. And then Lexi Brooks with 2 points as well for their total of 57 points. Leading rebounder tonight here for the Polar Bears ended up being number 35, Bauer, where she had 8 in on the night. Now taking a look at for West Carter. Their leading scorer here tonight was Millie Henderson. Had a great night tonight with 23 points. She was 4 of 7 from the 2-point range, and she was 4 of 10 from the 3-point range. She hit 2 of them in the first half and hit 2 of them in the second half. And then from the charity stripe, she was 3 of 4 tonight. So scored half of the West Carter Lady Comet points there. So Henderson picking up the pace on there and doing a great job for the Lady Comets here tonight. The other scores were all in single digits for West Carter. The second leading scorer was McKenna Nichols with 8 points on the night. She was 1 of 6 from the 2-point range, 1 of 2 from the 3-point range, and she was 3 of 5 from the charity stripe. And then you also had Holly Brown, number 34, had 5 points on the night. She was 1 of 3 from the 2-point range and 1 of 3 from behind the arc. And then other scoring here for West Carter, you had Jasmine McLeese had 2. Kinley Nolan had a 3-pointer. She was 1 of 1 from the 3-point range, hit that as soon as she got in. Then you had Emily Barker with 2 points, and Kaylee Kinney had 3 points, all from the charity stripe here tonight, where she went 3 for 6 from the line. Leading rebounder on the night was Kinney with 12 boards on the night, 9 of them offensive and 3 of them defensive. And then taking a look, just about almost everybody got in there just about tonight. Just a few of them for West Carter that didn't get a play, but they had some playing time in the JV game, and just had about 3 players for Bracken County that didn't get in tonight as well. Taking a look on points over turnovers, and this was kind of your ball game right here. As in West Carter with 27 turnovers on the night, and Bracken County was able to get 23 points off of those 27 turnovers. West Carter ended up getting 13 points off of Bracken County's 17 turnovers. Looking as well, as far as 3-pointers, of course, West Carter ended up with 21 points off the threes. As we said, Millie Henderson had 4 of those tonight to lead the Lady Comets on the 3-point shooting. Bracken County had 3 3-pointers here on the night. Both teams had 10 second chance points that they put up there as well. And then, of course, points off the bench went to Bracken County. They had a total of 16 points off the bench. Of course, the majority of that came in from Bauer, who had 12. West Carter had 5 points off of their bench here tonight. And then points in the paint, that was definitely another big difference there. Bracken County with 38 points in the paint here tonight. Well over half their points were in the paint tonight, and West Carter ended up having 8. The largest lead of the night was at 19 points when Bracken County led 36-17. There was only one lead change, and that happened in that second quarter, when Bracken County started coming back from the 12-6 deficit there in the first quarter. Longest run of the night went to for West Carter was a 10-point deficit when they started off 10-0 there in the first quarter. Bracken County in that second quarter ended up on their longest run of the night, had a 20-2 run there in the second quarter. And so that's your your final stats there, brought to you by Orcutt's Tree Service. Don't forget that wintertime is coming right around the corner there, and time to take care of those trees before they get to be a problem and cause some damage. Tomorrow night, make sure that you tune in to Manta Sports Media, as we're going to be heading down to Mount Sterling, to where it's going to be a small town hallmark Christmas parade, in which the Mount Sterling Chamber of Commerce is sponsoring the parade down there, and we're going to be covering it down there as well with Tracy Pierce and Chris Irwin. Yes, that is my brother, Chris Irwin, so helping him down there as well, as I know a lot of towns are having their holiday parades this weekend. But tune in for ours. If you don't get a chance to tune in, you're at your own hometown Christmas, come in afterwards. It's a beautiful town. Mount Sterling is a beautiful town down there, and they have a great Christmas parade. And we are very happy to be able to help them out, to be able to cover that down there as well. So join us tomorrow. 6 o'clock's the parade time down in Mount Sterling. And so So make sure you give us a tune in. If not, then just follow us on the replays there as well. And we'll also be on the I believe the WMST webpage there as well. We're going to be right there in front of their studios where my brother works at. So I would like to get that out there as well so that everybody knows there is a family connection that way. But that's going to finish us off here from Olive Hill today. As I said, it was a tale of 4 different quarters. It was West Carter in the first quarter, Bracken County in the second quarter, and the third quarter. And West Carter tried to sneak back up there and pull that one away from Bracken County, but Bracken County held off in that fourth quarter to win here 57-46. So for Jeff the Manta Serwin and the Manta Sports Media crew, I'd like to thank you for tuning in here today. And like I said, maybe we'll get to know who ourselves is next week as it's going to be EKC tournament time. Here at West Carter. Tomorrow is going to be the first round of the EKC tournament and a lot of different locations. But then starting in, I believe on Monday, we'll get those events put up on our Facebook and YouTube there that you can watch all of the EKC second round and championship rounds live here from West Carter. And if you haven't had a chance to do so already as well, make sure that you give us a like out there either on Facebook or follow us on Twitter or on Facebook. You can find us on YouTube at Manta Sports Media, or you can follow us on Twitter at Manta Sports, or you can also follow us on Facebook at Manta Sports Media. Love to have you on there, and make sure you hit the subscribe or the follow. That way so you never miss a single moment of great West Carter sports action here in the 16th region. So as we said, thank you very much for tuning in here with us today. Good night. God bless you all. And make sure you tune in tomorrow for the Mount Sterling Chamber of Commerce, a small town Hallmark Christmas parade down in Mount Sterling, Kentucky at 6 o'clock. So make sure you tune in for that as well. So good night. God bless you all. And we will see you all again here on the Manta Sports Media Network.